Hello, my name is Joe Giordano and I'm a trustee of Professors Without Borders. I'm also an entrepreneur who established his first business in 2005, having spent his career in the world of corporate property and construction. This short podcast highlights three key areas in establishing your own business. One is on your marks, which is setting up the business itself. Secondly is networking, and thirdly is ensuring that you maintain your clients. I've often been asked why I set up my own practice. For me, it was freedom, the ability to do things differently, also to establish something which with value and worth, and to enable to do other things and give me the freedom to do so. So, once you've made that decision, the hardest part to remember is actually making the decision. Once you've made that decision, it's just a process. All you're doing is backing yourself. All those years of industry, working for someone else, it's very simple in reality. It's just a case of just waking up one day and thinking, yep, now's the time to do it. And for me, it was 2005. It was a key time in my life, and yeah, it was great. I'm not regretting one little bit. So what are the startup challenges? What was key for me was establishing the right directors. There's lots of people who want to get involved, who want to see the rewards but don't realise the risks behind establishing your own business. It's not easy. However, the rewards are great, and you do get some great moments in delivering your new business too. So choose your directors wisely. They may have great enthusiasm. They may not be there for the long haul, and be prepared for those difficult conversations. Secondly, the right advisors. Well, that's key. An accountant is key, lawyers are key. How you structure the business is very key in both tax and accountancy procedures. If you're UK registered, it's important that all this is done properly, and if it's set up properly on day one, then it'll just run itself. This includes VAT registration and also accountancy registration with Companies House. But it is very simple. Right advisors, right people around you, right support, and you'll succeed. However, words of wisdom. Not all clients are there to help. They're there to maximise their own profits. So again, choosing the right clients to support is key. Managing that relationship is key. Doing checks on them is very, very key. I personally, we lost thousands our first years of trading. We were approached by a number of clients who saw us as a new company, and unfortunately they took advantage. And it happens. What is really key is obviously to understand your market, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to sell. People buy people. They don't buy companies. Individuals are there to serve, but they're also there to deliver a product. Think of the vision. Where do you want this business to be? Is it a case of just going to be you? Is it growth? Do you want to expand to hundreds, or do you want to stay small? Find out what your USP is, because that's key. Because by identifying your USP, you will actually create your own niche market. And listen for advice. There's lots of people out there, lots of great mentors out there, great business partners, great suppliers, and advisors. They become your friends. And my accountant's been with me for 15 years, my lawyer as well, and I have clients I've known for 25 years who moved with me at the time from a very large 1,000 practice organisation to an individual, which is quite amazing. Secondly is things like ensure financial procedure in place. How do you cash flow? Look at all the expenses that come out, personal expenses, mortgages, rent, etc. And control it, chase bad debts, invoice straight away. Don't bank everything. Don't buy that Ferrari once you've got your first cash. It's cash flow, but also to react. If markets do change, adapt. That's what people are doing. If you can adapt, you will survive. Even during COVID at the moment, people are making a success of their businesses, and lots of startups are started up during COVID. So it's not a case of doom and gloom. It's a case of entrepreneurialism. It's a case of actually having your own free time and doing it your way, which is important. But as I said, a good accountant is key, and a good banker, a banker who can listen, a banker who knows about startups, build up those relationships with these people. They're there to help. So you know it's your business. Make sure you choose the right name. Bearing in mind it's going to be your marker, it's going to be your flagship, it's going to be the name which people know you about. Personally, I would never use my own name. I'd use a generic business name. It's easy, and it's easy to register for a company's house. So you've set up your own business, and now you've got to go and find it. Now, what's key is networking. People find this quite daunting at times, but I've broken it down in 10 easy steps. It's great, it's easy, it's fun. You meet some great people, and bearing in mind, people are there to network. They're not there to, so my keys are: arrive early, so you can see what the event's about, what the room's like. Approach odd number groups. It's easy to break into a group of 3 and 5. There's always going to be someone listening, not being able to communicate, and just stick your hand out. Just say, hello, I'm Joe Giordano, and they'll reply back.